Imagine walking down the street, shaking hands with someone, and unknowingly sharing DNA with an entirely different human species that vanished tens of thousands of years ago. This isn't science fiction, it's our history. In today's video, we're diving into a groundbreaking archaeological discovery from China, one that reveals ancient humans there interbred with another mysterious species. And it's not the first time our ancestors did it. We've got Neanderthals, Denisovans, and perhaps even more lost relatives in our family tree. Let's unravel the story. In early 2024, researchers analyzing ancient DNA from fossils in China found something extraordinary. The remains, dated to over 14,000 years ago, belonged to early Homo sapiens. But their genetic code carried unmistakable traces of Denisovan ancestry. The Denisovans remain one of the most mysterious members of the human family tree. We have only a handful of fossils, a finger bone, a few teeth, a jawbone from Tibet, and now genetic traces from Asia and Oceania. Despite this, we know they were highly adaptable, thriving from the cold mountains of Siberia to the high-altitude plateaus of Tibet. In fact, some Tibetans today carry a Denisovan gene that allows them to live in low-oxygen environments. That's a survival gift from an ancient interbreeding event tens of thousands of years ago. If you think this is a one-off, think again. The most famous example of ancient interbreeding happened between Neanderthals and modern humans. For decades, scientists debated whether we had ever met Neanderthals, much less formed families with them. Then in 2010, genome sequencing gave us the answer. All non-African people alive today have about 1 to 2% Neanderthal DNA. That means your skin, hair, immune system, even aspects of brain chemistry may have been influenced by genes from a completely different species. This wasn't a rare fluke. It happened multiple times across Europe and the Middle East over thousands of years ago. And here's where it gets even stranger. In West Africa, genetic studies suggest there's DNA from an unknown archaic human, one we haven't even found fossils for yet. These ghost populations show up in our genomes like whispers from the past, telling us we've been bumping into other human species far more often than we thought. Denisovan human mix in China is just the latest chapter in a much bigger, wilder story. These discoveries force us to rethink what it means to be human. We weren't a lone species marching toward modern civilization. We were a part of a network, a messy, interwoven web of human species, meeting, mixing, and sharing the planet. Some of their genes help us survive ice ages, diseases, and extreme environments. Others faded away with time. And now, as we uncover these ancient connections, we see the truth. We carry the legacy in our bodies, our abilities, and our stories. The family tree of humanity isn't a clean diagram. It's a tapestry with threads from species we're only just beginning to name. Somewhere in your DNA, there might be a story from a Neanderthal, a Denisovan, or a completely unknown ancestor who lived 50,000 years ago. And as science keeps peeling back the layers of time, we may find even more lost relatives and more proof that the human story is far stranger and more beautiful than we ever imagined. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into our shared past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. After all, history belongs to all of us.